I begin tucking him into bed and he tells me, "Daddy, check for monsters under my bed." I look underneath for his amusement and see him, another him, under the bed, staring back at me, quivering and whispering, "Daddy, there's somebody on my bed." The doctors told the amputee he might experience a phantom limb from time to time. Nobody prepared him for the moments though, when he felt cold fingers brush across his phantom hand. They celebrated the first successful cryogenic freezing. He had no way of letting them know he was still conscious. I woke up to hear knocking on glass. At first, I thought it was the window until I heard it come from the mirror again. I can't move, breathe, speak or hear, and it's so dark all the time. If I knew it would be this lonely, I would have been cremated instead. She wondered why she was casting two shadows. After all, there was only a single light bulb. It sat on my shelf, with thoughtless porcelain eyes, and the prettiest pink doll dress I could find. Why did she have to be born still? There was a picture in my phone of me sleeping. I live alone. Working the night shift alone tonight. There is a face in the cellar staring at the security camera. They delivered the mannequins in bubble wrap. From the main room I begin to hear popping.
She asked why I was breathing so heavily. I wasn't. You get home, tired after a long day's work and ready for a relaxing night alone. You reach for the light switch, but another hand is already there. My daughter won't stop crying and screaming in the middle of the night. I visit her grave and ask her to stop, but it doesn't help. You start to drift off into a comfortable sleep when you hear your name being whispered. You live alone. The funeral attendees never came out of the catacombs. Something locked the crypt door from the inside. My wife woke me up last night to tell me there was an intruder in our house. She was murdered by an intruder 2 years ago. I was having a pleasant dream when what sounded like hammering woke me. After that, I could barely hear the muffled sound of dirt covering the coffin over my own screams. After working a hard day, I came home to see my girlfriend cradling our child. I didn't know which was more frightening, seeing my dead girlfriend and stillborn child, or knowing that someone broke into my apartment to place them there. You hear your mom calling you into the kitchen. As you are heading down the stairs, you hear a whisper from the closet saying, "Don't go down there, honey." I heard it too. Being the first to respond to a fatal car accident is always the most traumatic thing I see as a police officer. But today, when the crushed body of the little dead child boy strapped in his car seat opened his eyes and giggled at me when I tried to peel him out of the wreckage, I immediately knew that today would be my last day on the force.